Hey, welcome back. My name is Dino. This video is titled Using Emotion in Your Design. It's going to focus on how to incorporate emotions to improve the quality of your design when you're working with the product. Here's a quick overview. Products can invoke user emotions. From this, the reason that's important is that emotions can drive human behavior. When you have purposeful design, when you think through what your objectives are and you make good design choices, that can help deepen user engagement in your product. First off, let's start off with the desired emotions you want to achieve. These are some factors you might want to consider for your product's emotions. The audience. Who is your preferred audience? You want to make sure that you specify who they are. Personality. What is your product's personality? And values. What are your product's core values? And you want to consider all of those things in terms of the emotions that you want to invoke. Like, you want to make sure that your audience, your personality, and values are all congruent, and that your efforts to design meet all of those factors. I'm going to start off with color psychology. Colors evoke different emotions. Color associations differ depending on the culture. Not all cultures see colors in the same way. And although they can be used to evoke emotions, do not use them excessively. And from all of this, you want to have colors create emotional connection to your product. Typography. Some factors to consider for your product typography: the font you choose, the style, whether like bolding, italicized, etc., the size of the font, and the typography, and the color. For example, some things you can think about if you saw them on like a website or a product. If the typography is thick, it implies the stability in that product. Say if the typography has a brush, like it looks like a sort of a paintbrush look to it, it makes it more personal than this type of font that you're seeing in front of you right now. From this, you want to design your typography to match the preferred emotions you want to have related to your product. Images and graphics can be useful in your product. Some of the factors you want to consider for product images that you might include, say like on a website, is the quality image you include. The higher the quality, the better. But if you're on a website, that could slow down the way the pages load, which is less of a problem these days because Wi-Fi is generally pretty good. The orientation of the images, whether it's landscape or portrait in orientation. And as we spoke about previously, the color psychology. You want to think about the way that colors evoke certain emotions. From this, you want to choose images that complement your brand. You may want to incorporate video in your products, say again like on a website. With video, you can create emotional stories for your audience that take a series of images and help build an emotional story to them and an emotional resonance with your audience. You can also use videos to showcase your product in action. Especially this is really important for a new product that people might not understand. You want to ultimately choose videos to improve your audience understanding of your product. Navigation. You want to make sure that you use intuitive design to make users comfortable so that they don't need to think too much and there's not a great cognitive load on them. You want to provide clear descriptive labels that they are going to understand and that are easy to see. And any type of elements you include on your product, you want to make sure that they're consistently placed. Like on a website, you want to make sure that they're in the same location so that people aren't searching around for them. You want to leverage the user's previous navigation experiences to improve user experience. A call to action. That's when you try to get someone to do something at the end of, say, a message. You want to make an emotionally resonant CTA, and you want to make sure that your CTA resonates with your specific audience. For example, say if you have a social media type of site, you could have a message like "Join our community for exclusive updates." So it makes the user who's that's looking at your product, they feel part of a community you're trying to build, and that they have benefits like exclusive updates. Also, you might want to create urgency to make them want to click, such as a time-limited offer. Ultimately, you want to push your audience into a compelling action. Finally, measuring success. There are three different ways, and obviously there can be more, but here's three major ones for measuring how emotions are used in your design. Well, you could use conversion rates. And you want to see ideally that the ways that you're using emotion help to increase your conversion rates over time. That's a positive development. You want to use heat maps. again, on a website where you can measure interaction with people in terms of what parts of the site they're using, and customer feedback. More open-ended customer feedback can help you understand emotional triggers, both good and bad, on your site and your product. Ultimately, the measurement can direct product improvements over time. That was using emotion in your design. Thanks for watching. My name is Dino. Please feel free to like this video if you like it. Please feel free to comment on any of the issues dealing with emotion in your design, such as color psychology, the use of images and graphics, videos, navigation, calls to action, etc. Finally, if you like this type of video, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. As always, thanks for watching.